Avengers Assemble! Hey, hello, hello! This is Chucky from Collecting for Fun, and today I thought we'd change it up a little bit and kind of review some cool statues that I have. As you can see right here, we have the Art of X from the Avengers Marvel Now series. This is Captain America. I recently opened this up and I realized, I should probably review it. And so you can see that you got classic Captain America. It's kind of I think his Ultimates mask, but I'm not 100% sure. It's slightly different than I'm used to seeing him. And it could be inspired by the movie. Maybe that's what it is, but it's certainly not the classic Captain America. You can see he's got a very cool classic Captain America armor or uniform on with the red, white, and blue with the star in the middle there. And he's got kind of a more classic type pants. He's kind of like what he almost like, yeah. It's certainly not what I'm used to seeing him in the comic books. I think this is probably based on the the live action movies, and then obviously his classic shield there. Back, very well sculpted as well. These are in the 1:10 scale, and these are made for the Art FX series, and it is from Kuribayaki, and they made these probably a number of years ago. And I just found the Iron Man one, so I was going to unbox that live, and we're going to have the three main Avengers out here. I never did complete the full set. I just kind of couldn't find or track down the other ones, and I just kind of gave up at the time. Amazon probably wasn't as popular back then, so I couldn't find some of this stuff. So here's Thor, and you can see Thor, very classic uniform. It's a little bit different than the comic book style, so I think this is probably based on, again, the movies more so. And there's classic hammer, Mjolnir, and you can see the nice cape design there. And these are made of PVC, so they're not super heavy. They're not actually on the base very well. There's no pegs as far as I know, but it's held in by magnets, so you can see the magnetic feet there. So this base does have a magnetic area too, so you can move it around the base a little bit, and it does hold very well. But yeah, you have to be very careful transporting it because there's nothing holding it or pegged in or anything like that. So you can, if you're not holding the base and the figure, you could technically drop it. So just be careful if you do end up getting these sets. So let's have a look at Iron Man. I haven't opened this box, but you can see what Iron Man will look like. It's more of a black and yellow, so again, not one I'm too familiar with in the comic book series. It probably was a comic book series where he was, because it says Avengers Marvel Now. So it may be based on a comic book series after I stopped reading. But yeah, he's got more of a black and gold versus the common, more universal red uniform. And maybe that is a red, but just a darker version of red. I'm not sure. But you can see here the other versions. There's a Hulk, there's a Black Widow, and Hawkeye, of course. So it's at least the movie inspired, because these are the Avengers from the movie, and you can see it's an import from that. So let's open it up, and we'll see if it's similar to the other ones, because the other ones required a little bit of assembling, and since I have not opened this yet, I have no idea. So we're gonna open the seal here. Try not to ruin the box. There we go. And let's open this up. I'm gonna push, I'm gonna push Thor and Captain America a little bit to the side because I don't want to knock him down as I pop this sucker out. Yes, so you can see here that Iron Man does come in several pieces, and we're gonna assemble him live on this video. And so let's take a look. I think I had to release some of this stuff, and there's probably some tape in here somewhere. Yes, there's some tape, so let me just release some of that tape that's holding it together, and then I'll make it a little bit easier to take this apart. There's some tape on top here. Okay, and oops, let's grab that piece. That's his arm. His head's falling out there. There's probably some tape over here. Yes, there is. I don't know. I think I just released some more tape. So let's pop this down so it's easier to get the pieces out. nothing is super heavy on this set. It's all PVC. And let's see if we can, there we got the base out there now. So I'm going to move this plastic covering to the side. I don't believe there's anything else in there. No, there's not. Okay, so just like the other sets here, it does come with this plate here, and they're all the same, so they all match. They're all square, and they all have a magnetic seal in it. And then let's open up the little baggies here. There's no tape on these, so we're just going to take them out. And so it doesn't require a little bit of assembling. We're going to take out all the pieces first, and then we'll get it all together. And the nice thing about this, obviously the box art helps, because there's no instructions that I see anywhere, and I don't recall ever seeing any instructions, but they're pretty innate as far as how they go together, because the pieces only fit one way. And so it's I think it's almost impossible to mess it up. I could be wrong, but I think it's impossible to mess this up. So let's have a look here. So we got 2 feet. So let's see how that all goes together. Push that up into the slot there. So it does take a little bit of pressure because it is plastic on plastic, so that, you know, they have to snug in there. So now we got the feet on there. Okay, we'll pop the head on. See if there's any trick to getting the head on. You can see in here, you can see it only fit in a certain way. So it'll line up. The head you cannot move once it's on, because it only lines up one certain way. There we go. And so you can see his head's turned a little bit, so he's kind of like more like that. And it looks like we're going to put this arm here, and again the arm only, you can see how the arm joint is, and over there reciprocal end. So it almost looks like we're going this way. Yes. So let's pop that in there. And the last is the fist, and again you can see the way the arm socket has a particular shape there, and then we're going to line that up to over here, and you can see that that thing is down, which is coincides with the picture we see. So we're going to shove that part in there, and yeah, so Iron Man here, you can see it is black. There's no red. I wasn't mistaken by the box art. There's no red on this, other than the chest plate has a little bit of red in a circle, but yeah, it's a black and yellow or gold armor. So it's interesting. I don't usually see Iron Man in that color, and maybe I missed something in the movie. I don't recall him being in that armor, but anyways, that is Iron Man. So let's get the Avengers Assembled here again. And unfortunately, yeah, I don't have the Hulk, and I don't have either Widow or Hawkeye, but you know, I got the 3 main ones. I would have at least liked to get the Hulk, but I just was not able to find it, because I think when I bought these, I bought them at hobby stores and Comic-Cons I was going to at the time, so live events. And, you know, Amazon wasn't that available back then when I bought it. So I dug this out, and I found the Captain America, because I got a new display case in my house. So I said, oh, let's find these statues and put them up. And I did find Captain America and Thor readily, and then I just found Iron Man where I put him the other day. So I said, oh, you know what? Brain idea, why don't we just unbox it on a video and get these 3 out together. And so here's our new Avengers that we're going to put in the display cabinet. As I said, we saw Captain America earlier. Now we got Iron Man, and you can see he's got his hand ready to shoot his pulse beam, or whatever you call it. His chest plate's all lit up as well, so I guess he could do that too, but he's not ready for that. The joints on his legs also have the little light up there, but obviously this is just painted it on. It's not for there. And you know, I like the design of the armor. The head shape's pretty decent. Sorry, it went out of focus there. The head shape's pretty decent. So, you know, pretty happy to have the original 3 here, or the main 3 of the Avengers. And yeah, so maybe one day I'll get a hand on the Hulk, but you know, unless I see it readily, it's probably not going to happen anytime soon. But I'm happy with these 3. We'll get them all together, and we got the Avengers Assembled here, and we will get a nice kind of look at the 3 big players of the Avengers. Again, Thor, Iron Man, and Captain America. So I hope you enjoyed this unboxing of the Iron Man artifacts from Kuribayaki from the Marvel Now series. These three are all part of the same, I guess, release of the Marvel Now. And you could get the entire set. As I said, there's three more: Hulk, Widow, and Hawkeye, and that's what they would look like together there. Obviously without the lightning there, but that's what the statues kind of look like there. So yeah, this is Chucky from Collecting for Fun. I hope you enjoyed this cool opening of these collectible statues here. These are meant for display. They're not posable other than the pose they come in. There's no playability really with it. It is just meant to look at and just kind of give you some inspiration if you're feeling like you need a superhero lift there. And yeah, so yeah, please hit the like and subscribe button. We are trying really hard to get 1,000 subscribers. So if you're watching this video and haven't hit the subscribe button, please do so. A lot of people who watch our videos are not subscribing for whatever reason, but it really does help the channel out. You're not, we're not going to be stalking you or anything. It doesn't cost you a thing, and it allows you to find us easily if you're looking for other cool collectibles in the future for us that we might be reviewing. So thank you so much for watching. This is Chucky from Collecting for Fun. We will see you guys next time. Take care, guys. Bye.